Look around the world today. We are more connected than ever before, yet more divided than ever before. We can message anyone, anytime, anywhere, but many people feel unseen, unheard, and misunderstood. What if the thing that could heal families, communities, and even societies is not money, not technology, not power, but something far simpler? Today, we're talking about empathy, the quiet force that has the power to rebuild human connection. What is empathy? Empathy is more than being kind. It's more than feeling sorry for someone. Empathy is the ability to step into another person's emotional world and say, I may not know your story, but I choose to understand. Sympathy looks from the outside and says, that must be hard. Empathy steps inside and says, I'm here with you. Empathy doesn't rush. It doesn't interrupt. It doesn't judge. It listens, not to reply, but to understand. And in a world that moves fast, choosing to slow down and truly understand someone is revolutionary. Why empathy matters more than ever. We live in a time of noise. Everyone wants to speak. Everyone wants to be right. Everyone wants to be heard. But very few want to listen. Social media has amplified opinions, but it has weakened compassion. Political differences, cultural differences, economic differences, they've become walls instead of conversations. Empathy is the bridge. When empathy enters a room, tension softens. When empathy enters a conversation, defensiveness fades. When empathy enters society, division loses its power. The power of being truly heard. Think about a time when someone truly listened to you. Not checked their phone, not interrupted, not rushed to fix you, just listened. How did that feel? Most people don't need advice. They need validation. They need to feel, you matter. Your feelings are real. You're not alone. When we listen with empathy, we give people something rare in today's world, presence. And presence builds trust. Empathy builds trust and belonging. Trust is the foundation of every strong relationship. Without trust, families break down, communities fracture, societies weaken. Empathy builds trust because it creates safety. When people feel safe, they open up, they speak honestly, they connect deeply. Empathy turns strangers into neighbors, neighbors into friends, friends into communities. A society where people feel they belong is a society that thrives. Empathy in everyday life. Empathy doesn't require grand gestures. It lives in the small moments, pausing before reacting, choosing kindness over criticism, giving patience to someone having a bad day, trying to understand a perspective different from your own. You never know what someone is carrying. The person who seems angry may be exhausted. The person who seems distant may be hurting. Empathy asks one simple question: what might they be going through? Empathy does not mean weakness. Let's be clear. Empathy does not mean agreeing with everyone. You can disagree without disrespect. You can stand firm without being cruel. Empathy says, I don't see the world the way you do, but I still respect your humanity. That is strength. That is emotional intelligence. That is leadership. The courage to choose empathy. Empathy requires courage. It takes courage to admit you don't have all the answers, to put ego aside, to be vulnerable, to feel another person's pain. But empathy is not weakness. It is one of the bravest choices a human being can make, because empathy chooses love over fear, connection over division, understanding over ignorance. So today I challenge you. Listen more deeply, judge less quickly, speak with kindness, act with compassion. Choose empathy at home, choose empathy at work, choose empathy in your community. Because every time you choose empathy, you strengthen the invisible threads that hold society together. The future will not be shaped only by technology or power. It will be shaped by our ability to understand one another. And it starts with you. Thank you.